It's day 10 of Vlogmas and day 3 of making this blanket that's supposed to only take 7 days. Today, I'm timing myself to see how long one of these squares actually takes. And don't forget to stay till the end of the video and see what's behind door number 10 for All From Jade's advent calendar. Will I make it or will I skip it? Of course, I'm gonna make it. Hey, it's Tammy, Crafty Mompreneur. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, well, welcome back. Today is day 10 of Vlogmas and day 3 of making our home for Christmas holiday like throw blanket. What we're going to be doing in today's video is of course, I'm going to show you the progress that I've made on my blanket. And while I would have liked to make more progress, some progress is better than none. And then we have our All From Jade advent calendar. It's just been a really kind of busy week as far as like I'm trying to get some other stuff done around the house. So this may be on the shorter side of videos for Vlogmas, but that's okay. But as per usual, we're going to start this off with our shirt of the day, SOTD, if you will. Today's shirt is also a thrifted shirt that I did not pick out. My youngest daughter picked this one out. I will say that, I mean, it's cute and all, but it's probably the first time in my life that I've ever worn anything with animal print on it. I don't know why. I'm just not like an animal print kind of girl, I guess. I don't even think in my younger years if I ever wore anything animal print. I don't know. I mean, I wore like blinged out stuff. Like the bling is cute. And it's like zebra print and it just says believe and it's got a little like Santa. And I mean, it's a cute shirt. I do like it. And so, you know, here's living out my 50s in animal print. So it's fine. Oh yeah. And then I also need to get out a order on the Etsy shop that we have for our scrunchies. I've been meaning to do some changes on that shop because I want to just have things on there that are like ready to ship so I can just pull them and ship them out. So that is on my project to-do list, but I do need to get that order out today. So maybe we can pack that order together or something. So let's get into the progress I've made on the Christmas blanket. We'll just call it our Christmas blanket. How about that? A reminder, this is the blanket we're making. And it is officially titled the Home for Christmas Throw. I had a comment on one of my previous videos about how much yarn this blanket took. And I think I mentioned it way back at the beginning of Vlogmas. And I might have mentioned it on day 1 of making the blanket. I don't know. But the yarn it takes is 7 of the white line brand, 7 of the white, 4 of both the green and the red. And this is the brand of yarn. It's the Wool Ease. Pretty sure you can buy it other places other than Michael's, but I did get mine on Michael's. I will say use whatever sales you can find because this yarn is a little bit more on the expensive side. But I did get it on sale and I used my Michael's rewards like I always do when I buy yarn. I try and get it for the best deal possible because yarn can be expensive. I mean, there are cheaper yarns out there, but the thicker the yarn, usually the more expensive. So let's see the progress that I've made on the blanket. I did finish 2 squares. The third one, I thought we could just do a time lapse and see how long it takes to make. I think I tried that on day 1 and I tried to do it while talking, but I figured that I'm just going to do that after I film this part, go do that, and then close out this section of the video and just insert how long it took because I only got 2 done since yesterday's since yesterday's video. But it's okay. It's okay. If it takes a little bit longer than 7 days, it's totally fine. But I'm happy with my progress. So here it is. We have 2 full rows complete. It is the length of my like my arm span. Here, let me back up. Oh, we can still get it all in frame. Look at that. I'm kind of in like a corner area, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Sadly though, I did not weave in my ends. See, look, 3. I have 3 to do. So if the calculations are right, in the pattern of each square taking 10 minutes to weave in the ends, I've got 30 minutes of ends to weave in. But I can do that while watching TV with the hubby or whatever. Or he has a Christmas party or something. I think so. I think I might be on my own tonight, so I could probably do it tonight. But yeah, so that's the progress on my home for Christmas throw. I feel like it needs to flow a little bit better. I keep wanting to say home for holidays, like Christmas throw or something. I keep wanting to add words to the title, and there's no words. Anyways, it is turning out really pretty. I really, really, really like it. I was noticing that I think I have some errors that I'm not willing to fix, but I'm all about transparency and stuff. So I'm going to just point out my errors, which I think are errors. Yeah. I think I've messed up my corners. So I'm pretty sure I messed this up, but I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to, when I join the next, actually I don't know. I think I messed up this corner because there's a corner. Actually, yeah, okay. So here's a corner that I think is right. And here's the corner that I think is wrong. And these are my corner blankets. These are like the top corners. Let me just see if I can show you. See how this one only has like the 4 or the 3 stitches, and this one has the corner. I'm really kind of bummed about that, but I'm not going to fix it. Like, is anyone even really gonna know besides me? Probably not, but I caught it. I think I caught it last night when I was doing the joining of my last square. And I'm not even sure how it happened, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I think no one's gonna know but me, but I did notice that mistake. So it is what it is. And I still have 3 more rows to get it right, so it's fine. Anyways, status of the yarn I've used so far. I have used 2 of the Fisherman and then 1 of each of the other 2 colors. So, and I've gotten this much done. I think what I'll do next is I'm going to go and crochet my 3rd square, and I'm going to do it on a time lapse. And so you'll be able to enjoy some Christmas music, work on a crochet project while we crochet this 3rd square together, so I can get 3 done, if that's the goal. I'll come back in and we will do the All From Jade Advent Calendar opening, and that'll be it for this video. So let's go make a granny square, and I will be back. Well, it took me 24-ish minutes to get to this point where I am ready to join to the rest of the blanket. I only found 1 error, and it's a big error. but not a big deal, and not enough that I want to take it out and fix it. Did you catch it? I put 5 stitches in this one. It literally wouldn't be a big deal for me to like take it out because it's just the last row. I don't know. I think I want to, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know. Let's see. I would have to take out the red, and then I would only have to take out to here. I think I'm going to take it out. I'm going to leave the time there on that clock so that I can see how long it takes to join, but we are going to take this out. It won't be that big of a deal. It'll just be all the red. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. This video is definitely, oh my gosh, my dog. This is definitely going to be a later video than noon for sure, since it is like afternoon already. See, I only have to come back to right here. That's not that big of a deal. Only 3. Only 3. I think that's my only error. Okay. I'm going to fix this. That's not, I'm glad it just wasn't one way down there. That would have been bad. Yeah, this video is definitely going to be later than noon today, for sure. It's probably going to be more like a 5 p.m. upload, which is fine. I'm not going to give myself a hard time about it because it's not that serious. Okay, I'm going to finish out this, put the red back on here, and then I'm going to start the timer again when I go to join this to the rest of the blanket, and then I will give you the final tally at the end. Okay, we did this, and we are now ready to join. What is this? Number 9. This is number 9. So I need to join this right here, and then I will go around and join this. So I only have one edge to join, which is good. So that'll make it a little bit easier to film, I think. So we're going to go ahead and start our timer and our time lapse and see how long this takes. Doesn't include setup time, so it's not exact, but I kind of just want to have a rough idea. So then I can add the time to weave in the ends and stuff and see how long it's going to take me to finish. So let's get going. All right, the final time check was 32 minutes and 21 seconds. And then we'll add 10 minutes or so to weave in the ends for per square. That's what it says in the pattern anyways. And so we're looking at like 40 minutes per square times 200. 200, not 200, times 20 squares. So you do the math, because I don't, my head is not calculating math right now. But I have, let's see, oops, sorry. I have 11 more squares to do. So you do the math, and we'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. That's a wrap on the time lapse. We are now at the point of the video where if you have not yet opened your All From Jade Advent Calendar yet for day 10, make sure you pause the video and go do that, and then come back and catch the rest of today's video. All right, so sometimes I feel like picking the yarn for these projects is the hardest part, when it can literally be any color, because dragonflies apparently are, there's all kinds of different kinds of and colors of dragonflies. So here's a little reality check for me. This was full of yarn and it fell, boop, and now my yarn is everywhere. So that I'm going to clean today, I think. And this, I don't know what happened here. Like, what is that? So I think we're going to do a little bit of straightening of this area. I think I'm going to take these 4 colors and make the dragonfly. Okay, so today's pattern is a dragonfly, and I think I'm going to go with this. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to go with this color palette, I think. Not sure. This will be the wings. And then this is the body, this is the stripe, and then the main color is teal, or switch. I don't know. We'll just see if I use all of these colors or just 3 of them. Okay, so this wing took me a little less than 10 minutes. So I have 1 more wing of this size to make, and then the smaller wings are, they're just a little bit smaller, so they're going to take me about 10, I would say 10 more minutes for the big wing, and then maybe like 8 minutes probably. So we are looking at about 30 or 40 minutes just in the wings alone. So luckily the body is very small, so hopefully that'll go faster. But we're probably looking at least an hour project. So I will come back and show you all the wings once they're done. Okay, so I thought I would just pop on and show you the actual make. I did have some footage there for you to see of me making this, but it was a little bit later than normal, so I didn't have a lot of quiet time to actually talk and crochet and, you know, do check-ins and stuff. But I do like how my color palette turned out. It's kind of cute. There were some things that I really liked about this pattern, and first was like a genius idea. Put in like the yarn, and she tells you like where to add the little yarn marker, so you knew exactly where to place the eyes. Because, you know, a lot of times, especially when you're new to crochet, you don't really know where exactly to put the eyes. And so I thought that was a really good tip. But again, sometimes it doesn't work though if your tension is off, or if some gosh forsaken reason your stitch count gets messed up and you've got to finagle things. But luckily this is like in the 3rd row or the 3rd round or whatever. And so I thought that was a really good tip. It is completely no sew because she has you crochet these into the round. And yeah, now would I make another one of these? I don't think I would, only because like the wings are really floppy. It took me over an hour to make this. I think one of these was about a 10-minute wing for me. So 10, 20, and then these are probably like close to 8. So yeah, it was over an hour. I think I had gotten up and done a couple things, and when I looked at the clock, I was like, oh, phew. But yeah, I don't know if I would make another one of these unless it was like somebody wanted a specific color. I mean, it looks cute when it's laying on the table, but when you hold it up, it just looks kind of silly with its long floppy wings. But anyway, so that is today's make of the day for the All From Jade Advent Calendar. So let me know if you've made this pattern, what your thoughts on it are, how long it took you, and you can always drop pictures of things into my community tab if you guys want to show me what you are working on.
Okay, so one of the things that were in the scrunchie order was the holiday scrunchie grab bag. This is the last one that we have. So we have this, and then I think there was 3 other scrunchies, so I'm gonna go find those. So getting a hedgehog. I have to make this one, and then a leopard. Don't see a leopard. It's gotta be in, oh, there it is. All right, so I gotta make this one and this one. This one's done, and then make these and get it ready to ship. I haven't sewed in a while, but I do love my Juki sewing machine. It is way of an upgrade to what I used to have. And just a little tidbit of how we make our scrunchies. We use Goody hair ties. I always like test them before I'm making, because sometimes they break. Then we have our little tags. Oops, I dropped one. And then the fabric. So I'm gonna get these made real quick, and I'll be back to pack the order. So yeah, all I need to do now is just whip stitch these closed. I don't like to just sew them closed over the hair tie. I feel like that might kind of affect the integrity of the rubber band of the hair tie. So yeah, we'll just go do that, and then this order will be ready to go out. All right, this order is all ready to go to the post office. So that's it for today.
So that is going to do it for day 10 of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. And did I already say we're going to do the All From Jade calendar? Yeah, I probably did. So that part, we could probably cut that out.